My name is Bob Katz. I'm 64 years old. I've been HIV positive since December 5th, 1980. I began hearing rumors about HIV, or what became known as HIV later on, not long after that. In the bars of New York and Washington, D.C., people started telling stories of people they knew who were diagnosed with cancer or pneumonia. No one seemed to know what to make of it. I thought I was one of those people who was pretty well informed about what's going on in the world. And in the fall of 1981, the first of my friends was diagnosed with katz sarcoma, and things went on from there. In 1985, I tested positive. In 1987, I found out, by virtue of having been in the hepatitis B vaccine trial, that I had been positive since no later than May of 1981, and over the course of years, I was able to pinpoint the date of my infection to the beginning of December 1980. In the middle of that month, I got very sick and I assumed I had the flu. But most likely what I was experiencing was primary HIV infection. I moved from Washington, D.C. to San Francisco in 1986. I left a relationship in D.C. and started a new one not longer after I got here. I was with my partner Mario from 1987 until he passed away on December 4th, 1992. My previous partner Bob, who had been with most of the years I lived in D.C., passed away the day of the National Gay March on Washington in April 1993. Over the years, I've lost many, many friends, colleagues, neighbors, acquaintances to HIV and AIDS. I've been very fortunate. I went on medication in 1991. I've done well. I've stayed alive. I haven't had any opportunistic infections. In 1998, I was diagnosed with pneumonia. It was not HIV related, but I was very, very sick. And in the course of my recovery, I decided to do something I'd heard about for a number of years. I signed up to participate in the California AIDS ride. I began training that fall, and I've ridden in every ride. I rode in 3 California AIDS rides, 1999, 2000, 2001, and I've ridden in all of the successor rides, AIDS Life Cycle, from 2003 up until now, and I will be riding again this coming year. I'm a member of the Positive Peddlers. We're a group of people who overcome the stigma that we still face living with HIV through our public positive example. I've served on the board of Positive Peddlers from 2001 to 2003. I've remained active in the group since then. There is something very empowering about being open about my status and being able to talk about it without shame. To be an example for others that it's possible to lead a long and healthy life despite having HIV. I continue to do the work that I do, which is nothing special really, but it's what I can do. I bike. I show my membership as somebody who's HIV positive, and I speak out when I can. Having lost so many friends to AIDS over the years, to me it seems very important that I give back, that I honor their memories, and that I continue to do whatever I can to fight for treatment, for acceptance, and for a cure.